Pat McGree again with Inkish, and this time we are with the very cool Dr. Mark Bohan from Konica Minolta. And what we love about Mark is, I think of him as the color guy, but he's actually the everything software guy when it comes to Konica Minolta. So Mark, what is new in the world of Konica Minolta? Because you got new press, you got new stuff. What's new?
Well, I think we've got lots of new things on the press side. The software guy, but you know what? Without software, nothing else works. So that's what we drive, and that's why we work on everything. So, you know, we've recently brought out the AccurioJet 30,000, really great inkjet product, taking to the next level, improved there. We've also recently launched the Accurio Press 14,010, 1210S, where we brought in white toner into that. So we can now do white toner. We've had some really cool stuff. Actually, recently we did a whole host of prints, the Greg Horn prints. We did a lot of those. Really great reception printing on metallics, really showcasing what we can do. But then on the software side, we've really been doing a lot of development work, trying to bring the software up and look at integration, because really that's what it's all about. It's about integrating, and how can we integrate different parts of our businesses, both within ourselves and then further out into with all our partners.
So with graphic communications, there's such a broad software base there. It's a lot to integrate with. So what's the plan going forward as they continue to acquire and you continue to expand your software?
Excellent, that's a great question. I mean, one of the things that we've really started with this has been on the Market Direct storefront. So we've really looked at doing that integration. So on our own side, we have a number of different workflow options, and part of them is our Accurio. We basically have an Accurio ecosystem, and then Flux sits within that, which is really the workflow. So what we've been working at, and this is from a global perspective, is that we can integrate the storefront with our workflow, so that we can then trigger, we can pull information from the workflow really easily, and we can automate and democratize the whole of that workflow as going through. So we've started, we're really integrating on that. We continue to work. I know we've had integrations. You can be in Australia, you can be in France. This integration will work across all those areas, and that's what we've been working on. We have some integrations then further into Pace. We've been working on that, and we're interested in looking at some of their new technology. So it's really getting the groundswell going with what we're doing with the Market Direct storefront, and then we're slowly looking at what our customers have and where that fit is, and it's really, doing what our customers really need.
I couldn't have paid you to say it more perfectly, because my next question is, if I am a Konica Minolta customer and I've got some pieces of hardware kit and I've got maybe pieces of the workflow, or maybe I have the end-to-end, what should I be asking you about now that you've expanded your relationships?
I think now you should be working with our teams. We have, one of the real strengths that we have is we have a team of analysts out in the field, print solutions consultants, and they come in and they partner with the customers and actually look at where we can really effectively provide integrations, workflows to streamline what we're doing. We have one I was actually talking about recently, where we have multiple different presses, and then we've put the workflows in place such that, this press over here is completely maxed out. So we're going to go from inkjet, we're going to go to toner, but we're going to do it simply. We're not going to have to do any layout changes. It all automatically flows, and that's really what we're looking to do, is to provide that service and that support to the customers to address their challenges.
I think you just answered this question, but if I'm not currently a Konica Minolta customer, why should I be talking to you?
You should be talking to us about solutions. We connect, our ecosystem is our Accurio products, but then we work with third-party front ends. We work with a lot, this is our partnership with CAI Graphic Solutions. We work with many of these partners to actually look at the workflows, make the speed of process. So come and work with us. We can address those issues, look at what's best for you. And it might not in the end be a Konica solution. I've looked at a number of workflows recently, and this is the best partnership. That's what we want. We can integrate in, we can integrate into complete different process types as well.
Thank you, Mark, so much for taking time with us.
Not a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.